Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. How are you doing this fine Friday? How's it going? Last night I posted a meditation for peace, for world peace. So if you want to go and check that out, I'll definitely put a card here or here, so you can find it easily, okay? If you want to take part in that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The world needs peace right now. All right, let's see where we go. Good morning. You will only see the path by making the path. You'll only see the way by making the way. I was wondering when that was going to show up again. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. And Divine Dragon. That card always makes me feel like you have the tiger by the tail, or you have the power to do whatever you're wanting to do. It has been about a lack of direction, or a lack of decisiveness, a little bit even. Illusions. The Piscean energy is moving out, and fire energy is moving in, with Aries coming in. Next week we have the equinox. Today we have the full moon in Virgo. And the full moon in Virgo is very much about creating rituals, creating routines, right, for progress. The point of creating something is that I'm putting in applied effort, intentional effort over time. I feel like we're coming out of the place where we don't know the path, where it's been very kind of like murky, and we're unsure of what to do next. And I feel like we're going to get some clarity very quickly here. This full moon, I did a video a few days ago about this, about a ritual to work with the full moon energy. Again, I'll put a card there. So you can find that too. All right, to work with this full moon energy. I woke up the other night. It's been cloudy here the last 2 nights, but 3 nights ago, as the moon was getting to the full point, which it is right now as I'm doing this, it was so bright outside my window. It reminded me of Cosmo's Moonstruck. It was so bright. I was just like, it woke me up. And I do feel like there is this sense of we're all under the same moon, we're all under the same sun, we're all in this together. All right, that's the feeling I got. The Virgo is the practicality, but it's also connected to Pisces. As Pisces, it's opposite energy, right? And so we're in this Piscean energy, and it is about, spiritually collecting us all together as one. And that's what Archangel Michael here is doing in the Temperance card. 10 of Cups, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Swords. So things are about to move forward. I'll pull this down so you can see it. Things are about to move forward. Now you see the path. The path is the path of love and forgiveness. It definitely has to do with masculine and feminine being connected. This is feminine energy of the water sign, of the water in both of these. This is fire, and this is a water energy, but this is also a masculine energy. So it does feel to me like there is, the fire energy is coming in the form of Aries. We've got a lot of Jupiter energy here with Temperance, and then the wheel, Sagittarian energy. And Sagittarian energy is about the world. It's about exploration. It's about other cultures, other peoples, and kind of bringing us together and knowing that we are all one. This is the path. We are all a world family. 10 of Cups. And, bringing that all together here, I feel like the fate and destiny now is clearing out. Pisces is beautiful, loving energy, very connected to spirit, but now we're getting into the energy of action, okay? Acting on that spiritual place, okay? Acting on that spiritual place. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Let's clarify this one. Hanged Man. The World. Wow. Queen of Pentacles, strength, and justice. I like that a lot. This is about surrendering to peace, surrendering to the integration, right? See that? Masculine and feminine here. Surrendering to this integration of masculine and feminine. The feminine energy here of nurturance. Strength is a feminine card too, even though that's Hercules with the lion. Strength is a feminine energy card of, sort of overcoming difficulties through internal fortitude, courage, taking a courageous stance. This is surrendering to what it is we need to do as a world community to create lasting peace and balance. And this is a very balanced way to look at the world, to look at what's going on, and to pray for this kind of balance. I do feel like some of us are overcoming any kind of difficulties we might be having in our lives that have been out of balance, things that have been feeling off to you, okay? Some of you might be feeling a little off because you couldn't see the path. Some of you might be feeling off because, things weren't coming together, but things are starting to come together now. 7 of Wands here for the Divine Dragon. 8 of Wands, King of Cups again. I love this. Knight of Swords again, moving forward quickly. King of Pentacles. So we've got this grounded energy here of Pentacles. We've got the beautiful masculine and feminine coming together in this King of Cups energy. We've got the moving forward piece after waiting, after, tension and suspension and feeling like we don't know what's going on next. I feel like there is a kind of a standing up for what we value. We talk a lot on this channel about North Node in Taurus right now, and that is about what is it that you would stand up for? What is, where are you on that spectrum? And also what is it that is important to you? And I think a lot of the things that are going on in the world right now are giving us real clarity, because, when things are kind of comfortable, I don't think people really think about this stuff. But when we get to the place of, wow, we don't know what's going to happen. So what's important to us? What's worth our time and effort now? Okay. And I do feel like things are going to be moving ahead rather quickly in the next little while. I think over into next week, things could be moving forward quickly. It is about what we stand for, what we want to create in our lives, how we want to be balanced, how we want to come together. This is the World card here. How do we want to come together, and what do we stand for? And I feel like every culture, every society might have their own, but I feel like there's this underpinning of, it does feel a little bit like, the battle for good, between the good and evil, which has been for centuries, right? Ever since man has been on the planet, it's been this, good versus evil kind of conflict. Every single story you ever see, every single movie, every single experience, you can boil it down to that. Like, what do I perceive as good? What do I perceive as not good or evil? What do I perceive as those things? And then pick your side. How do you want to proceed? Do you want to choose this, or do you want to choose that? Where are you? And I do feel like that's what's happening now, is that things are going to be moving forward kind of quickly. The Knight of Swords here is battle. Okay, so just from our perspective of walking our spiritual path and doing the work that's in front of us, being good stewards of love and peace as spiritual people, to me this feels like we need to anchor this with the Virgo full moon. We need to anchor this in what are we going to do about it. Virgo is that taking inspired action, or taking intentional action, one step at a time, continuing, very consistent, very, methodical. And I feel like that's what's being called for in this Virgo full moon. We're releasing and letting go of anything that is making us feel like there's a lack of clarity. We're releasing that, okay? We are choosing now to step into the energy of Virgo, which is, you know, the reality of situations as they are, definitely in the physical realm, definitely as, you know, the 3D experience that we're having right now on this very, very dense planet. And how do we want to navigate that? I feel like the good news to me here is the overcoming of difficulties. And I have seen yesterday in the, or Wednesday in their members live, I keep getting this imagery of things are going okay, and then we're like squeezing through this little portal, constriction of struggle of you must release, okay, you must release that which is no longer serving you. So I think it was 10 of Swords and the Tower card, where that made me feel like, okay, you gotta pick, you gotta choose, and then boom, like the world is over, and world is over, opening up to the other side, and there is, you know, the tensions are over, opening up to the other side, and on the other side is what we've been talking about for a long time about the age of Aquarius. What was coming up in those readings was the Ace of Pentacles, like, okay, we need to plant the seeds now of the new piece. We need to plant the seeds of what's going on. The world is not over. And it is about grace. It is about holding space. So if you wonder what you can do, there's a lot of things that I have been doing that have nothing to do with this channel or anything, but ask for opportunities to contribute to the world in a positive way. Just ask, okay? Just ask your guides. The other thing that I've been working on is sitting in gratitude for what we have. I'm very aware right now of the peace, you know, my warm bed and my full refrigerator and my friends and my family safe. And, you know, I'm definitely aware of these things. So a little prayer of gratitude is definitely necessary. All right, so if this is you, if this is your story, I'm going to continue on with this. I'm going to go and talk a little bit more. There's messages here definitely for Sag. I see Sag and Pisces. I see Leo. I see Libra. All right, so I'll pull some cards for those folks, but I'll go a little bit deeper. I want to kind of get a sense of what is going to be happening over the next few weeks. So I'll do a deeper dive. I'll pick this up and do a new spread in the extended. All right, my darlings. So if you want to continue on with me, the link is below. Pathfinders, we're going to go and do this new spread right now.